Thank you so much for sparing the time for CV Magazine. Good to see you at Busworld.
Thank you.
Little on, what is this gizmo behind you? Fire safety, especially since the penetration of electric vehicles has taken up precedence far more than anybody could have imagined. So a little on that and little on the product behind you.
Yes. Electric vehicles are dominating at the market. And with the new technology, always some small problems, of course, come at the same time. When we talk about electric vehicles, we have, of course, the risk for a fire. And the fire of the battery is really dangerous in many perspectives. We have the toxic smoke, and we have, of course, more or less unpredictable behavior of fire in electrical batteries. An electrical fire in an electrical battery, thermal runaway, is really, really complicated to control. You can actually say if the battery pack or a battery module is actually burning, you can do nothing. There is, at the moment, no effective fire suppression agent which take out fire on a fully burning battery. It's really not possible.
Right. So what does your product bring to the table?
Yeah, we, of course, have studied really intensive. We had cooperation with research institutes, with the producer of vehicles, electric vehicles. And what we say is the key to prevent the fire in batteries is a really, really early detection.
Right.
And an effective extinction in a really, really early stage. So for that also we got the award from the Busworld.
Mm-hmm.
We release this system here at the Busworld. It is a special detection system which detects fire in the batteries in a really, really early stage, combined with a system, everything from the control unit, but also the fire extinguishing agent, creates a system which we say it's a really, really unique. And it's not only we say that, Busworld also think that.
Right. So little on winning the Innovation Label Award, that really means something.
It means something, yes.
Right. Where does this battery safety system or the alert system fit in the bus? How does it? How do you really fit it in a bus, for example?
Yes, it is an integrated system, of course, and we must go into the battery pack when we want to detect the fire. So each battery pack will get one detector, and we also have to get the nozzle into the battery pack. But when we talk about fire protection on electric vehicles, we should not only talk about the batteries. There are many other protection zones in electric vehicles which also have to be protected. For example, a fire in another zone could affect the battery and lead to a fire. So it's really important to protect the other zones as well.
Right. You specially have these sensors that detect fire in the battery. What about the other vulnerable systems that you touched upon?
Yes. For the other detection zones, we use other detections and other fire protection, fire fighting agents. So there are different systems, different detections, different solutions for the different zones.
Right. Typically, in a fully built bus, the norms are quite strict. Homologation is very specific. So, once a manufacturer builds a bus, can your solution be retrofitted on the bus, or is it meant only for at the initial design stage that you can sort of put in your product in the coach?
No, for us it's really important that we can do retrofit installations, but also integrate the system at the OEM in the production line.
Right. Any particular OEs that carry your system?
Oh yes, many of the big bus producers using our system. From MAN, Holger, VID, VDL have our system. Not only our system, but the
right.
systems as well. Solaris.
Right, the list is big. Okay. There's a global slowdown, clearly, and it seems to be a little more pronounced in Asia. Now, you had last time mentioned that the company was keenly tracking the developments in Asia, specifically India. So, how does that alter or not alter your plans?
Yes, it's still our plan. We will release the Dafo Asia now in November. Everything is written, everything is agreed. We just have to sign and have a big celebration.
Right. Any alterations in the short to medium and medium to long-term growth areas, challenge areas?
Pardon me?
Any alterations in the growth areas and challenge areas for the company? Or the challenges keep mounting, I think.
Yeah, there are many challenges. We have a big load of work waiting for us, and many customers already waiting for us to get action.
Right. Thank you so much for sparing the time. Lovely chatting.
Okay.